voters didn't cast ballots today because of technical difficulties at certain locations.
This morning, 5 different sites got off to a late start because of the technical problems, and then the West Lafayette Parks building location temporarily shut down at least twice due to glitches. Voters were frustrated and wanted answers.
Kelly Bull got to the outpost at 5:45 a.m. with hopes to be one of the first in line to vote.
They came out at 6 and said the polls are open, and the first person went in and she came back and said, we're having some technical difficulties.
No one really knew what that meant.
I thought, no, not on election day.
She waited, but others didn't have that luxury.
A couple came in and took one look and said, yeah, I don't have time for this. And a few others waited in line for a little bit and decided they would go to another site.
Bull was the 4th person in line, but ended up voting 40 minutes after polls were supposed to open.
I actually voted at 20 till 7.
Later in the morning, another voting site experienced problems, this time here at the West Lafayette Parks building. Tippecanoe County Clerk Krista Coffey said 3 out of the 4 registration machines stopped working due to uploading issues. The line was out the door, and many people decided to go to other voting sites because of it.
Our e-poll book uses 2 different programs. So there's the VoteSafe actual e-poll book that has the voter registration system in it, and then there's what's called the VC programmer, which actually does the card programming. And those 2 systems have to talk. And when they don't talk, it makes it very difficult to process voters.
Some voters wish that process could have been explained while people were waiting.
I feel a little bit bad for the elderly people to stand here waiting to be told what to do and no one's communicating. So it's somewhat disgraceful, I think.
Keith McDonald didn't really have the time to wait in line and then go wait in another line somewhere else to vote.
But I'm going to make time. It's an important election.
Bull feels the election board should have extended the hours because of the delays.
They should make up the time that was lost at each site.
But for that to happen,
it has to be pretty extreme.
At the very least, McDonald and Bull hope the next election is better.
If they could have an IT person on site at each site, that would be great.
And actually educate the volunteers more what to do when this happens, because they just look clueless. I feel bad for them too.
For a list of all of the sites affected by those technical difficulties, head on over to our website, WLFI.com.
Well, this is the second